Hello, welcome to another comic book investment chat. It is Saturday, not typical Friday. Yesterday at 10 o'clock, I had a doctor appointment for my annual checkup. Actually, it's the biannual because last year, this time last year, the pandemic, so I didn't do it. So I had a doctor appointment and I ended up wait like an extra 35, 40 minutes. So it was ridiculous. You know how doctors' appointments are. You go there, appointments at 10. I think I didn't see the doctor until like 10:40. And then the appointment itself is like 10 minutes. I did the annual checkup, good shape. I'm in good shape, good health. In fact, I am roughly 13 pounds lighter than I was 2 years ago because I didn't go last year. So yeah, lowest blood pressure, lowest weight in a decade. Nothing to complain about. Anyhow, let's go. Let's get going here with the investment chat. Um, now that we have finished last month, if for those that did not see my market report for both the silver, bronze, copper, and modern. I did two separate sessions for those, and for the most part, oops, my bad, sorry about that. For the most part, the market has rolled over for a lot of books. Okay, lots and lots and lots of books have rolled over. Um, there was a few books for those that remember that are still smashing a record. So not everything rolled over, but for sure it was a weaker session than we had the previous many months. Okay, afternoon Omega Comics. So the big question, of course, for September, well, August. This auction is going to run to the end of August. Goodness gracious, August 31st um, is what happened last month with the rollover of many keys. Are we going to see the continuation of the downtrend? Okay, so that is what I will be watching for a healthy market or for a strong market. A correction is necessary, but at the same time, after 10-20% kind of correction, you want to see a leveling out, right? A plateau, a flat line kind of thing before it resume higher. I don't know if that's the case that we have here with the comic market. Okay, I think softness will continue. If I had to predict, if I have to make a hard call, I would say that I think we are in for rougher water with the hobby. I shot a video last month. Must have been like a couple weeks now. I'm behind in loading current stuff. Hello, Wobblers. Um, but I can repeat it here because not everybody watched the live chat, and not everybody that watched the live chat watched the regular uploaded video. But I have a theory, my own theory on why the market is what it is right now, as far as some big books like X-Men 1 or Amazing Fantasy 15 or Fantastic Four 1, why some of those books remain stronger than the smaller books like, say, Spider-Man 300. I think a big part of that is the the level of appreciation. The smaller books like Spider-Man 300, Ultimate Fallout 4, those books have went up a lot. So have X-Men 1. Let's make no mistake that even X-Men 1 or Fantastic Four 1 has also appreciated multiple fold. Okay, why then is the weakness seem to be stronger among the copper and modern compared to silver? That's the question, right? I think that's a question that many people would ask if you follow the market closely. Wobles asks, Nick, do you think it is wrong of me to hope for a bit of a downtrend in terms of value of the market? It makes some book more affordable now. It makes some book more affordable now that the market isn't insane and is giving back some gains. I don't think it is wrong to want the market to come down. I think my only problem with people that hope and pray and wish for a down market is that a lot of time those same people that wish for a crash never seem to be around to buy the stuff when the market is crashing. Because it's easy to talk that, oh, I want to buy this book 20%, 25%, 30% lower. But once it dropped 30%, a lot of people got scared because they think, oh my God, it can go lower. The same thing with the stock market. Okay, this is a very common phenomenon in a stock market where you want to buy Google, it's 3,500. You wish that it is 10% lower so that you can buy lower. Well, guess what? Once it dropped down to that level, all of a sudden you get cold feet. You get short fingers. You don't want to buy. So that's my only complaint about people that want something for bargain. Is often they are not the one making the decision to jump in when the book is cheap. Okay, and then they complain later. They miss out again. So if you want something at a certain price and if it dipped down to that certain price, sometimes you gotta bite the bullet and buy it, even though it could go lower. Okay, so nobody can time the bottom. That's the thing. Hello, Austin Crafton. Omega Comics said, I agree. I've been picking up Key's original double splash page comic artwork on discount. Yes, buy on the dip. Yeah, I mean, buy on a dip is not easy because it's weird. It's a weird human psychology thing that, it's weird because the reason why I say it's weird because all of us, when we go to the grocery store, when we go out to eat, if we see things on sale, we jump on it. Free appetizer, we jump on it. Buy one, get one free meal, we jump on it. Free guacamole at Chipotle, we jump on it. Right? But when a book that we want is down 10, 20%, oh no, no, no. So it's weird. It's not just comic books, okay? When it comes down to that kind of behavior, for some reason, it tend to attach with things that are considered investment and speculation. When it comes down to like clothing, food, buy that cheap, 25% lower. Yeah. Free guacamole. Yeah. Buy a key 20% lower. Yeah. Buy a stock 25% lower. Yeah. For sure. It's not just isolated to comic books. It is often human behaviors when it comes down to investment or speculating items. Okay, like stock, bonds, crypto, comic books. It's a weird human behavior. Very weird. Austin Crafton question, Nick, why do you think Jack Kirby, Black Panther, isn't available as other key Marvel character, or is it just stay the course? I think the thing with Black Panther one, the Jack Kirby first issue, is that it's not really. It's the first time the character have his own title, but it's really not anything special in that it's not the first appearances. Okay, it's a big difference. It's a big difference between the first appearances and the first time that it's. Think about this. It's like Werewolf by Night 32 and Moon Knight One, the Copper slash Bronze books. I mean, it's night and day. It's night and day. It's not even in the same zip code, right? So that's the reason. I'm personally, I wouldn't speculate on Black Panther One. I had a whole bunch of copies. I sold. Gosh, I think the last copy I had was like 2 or 3 years ago. At one point, I had like 6 or 7 copy, and I slapped a whole bunch of them. And I think the last one that I had was like a 9.4 or 9.6 slab that I sold. Yeah, it's not the same. Okay, so um, I mean, it's still valuable. You know, it's still a number one. Make no mistake, it's still number one. But on the grand scheme of thing, it's no different than say, Spider Woman One. Okay, Spider Woman One is not in the same zip code compared to Marvel Spotlight 32, right? So it's the same thing. It's what's going on with Black Panther One is no different than um, you know Spider Woman One or Moon Knight One. She Hulk One, different story. Nova One, different story because those are key book first appearances. First, they're not just the first time the character had his own or her own title. Hello, Doctor Doom. Um, well, back to my theory that I talked about in a video. Um, as I talk about that, let's scroll through some listing. As you can see, now this is the feature auction that just kicked off last week. Not last week, but 2 days ago. There's a Superman one. I want to take a look at that Superman one. I do. I do. There's a whole bunch of Stanley signature in session one, a lot. But I'm not gonna. I want to skip that. Okay, sorry. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. What is going on here? How come I can't get there? How come? I'm trying to get there, but it won't let me get there. What is going on? That's weird. It's really weird. It keeps kicking me out. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. Ah, finally. Superman 1. I want to see that Superman 1. 46 grand already? Yeah. Let's take a look. Let's see why it is a 1.5. Let's give it a closer look. Okay. Cover detached and completely split. For those that remember my grading tutorial, that's a classic 1.5 grade. You see, I have seen a lot of 1.5 books that have the same flaws. Detached cover, completely split. This one, nice. How about the back? Oh yeah. Oh, come on. That's a beautiful 1.5. Okay. I would be all over that book. All over that book. That's nice. That's a very presentable 1.5. Beautiful. Okay. I'm sure all of us have seen much uglier 1.5. This is a nice looking 1.5. It should go for a premium. Hello, Rotel and cheese. Double triple X. Austin asked Nick, did you hear about the King Spawn #1 and what's going for? Yes, I heard that it's going for big money. Would I buy it? No. Would I speculate on it? No. Absolutely not. Oh man. Oh man, it's right. Wow. That's a beautiful book. I can look at that book all day long. All day long. Back to the auction. Now this original art is beauty too. That's the Jim Lee Punisher slash Wolverine drawing. Beautiful. There's a Silver Surfer 4, 9 point what? 9.2? 9.8. Jeez, my eyesight are so bad from far away. There's a Daredevil one 9.6. Who want to see that one, huh? I want to see that one. Daredevil one. Want to see it. Daddy want to see it. Wow. A 7.5. Wow. Look at this. The 7.5 is even whiter. See, I like that. I like that. You know me, I prize really white and bright silver edge marble keys because often, see, what a big difference. Look at all these copy. Look at all these copy. Okay, nice and yellow, and then wham, nice and white. That's why it got the CVA sticker. But wow, what a beautiful copy. Yeah, that's a gorgeous. Even get the back cover as well. Back cover is nice and white. Yeah, that's nice. 7.5. That's gonna go for some premium from the collection of who? John Burke. Yeah, beautiful book. How about the nine? Let's take a look at the 9.6. The 9.6, a little more yellow, right? Not as white, even though the page quality is white. Look at that back cover. Yeah, freak of nature. The freak of nature. Regardless, is still a beautiful book. Beautiful book. Beautiful. Beautiful. Back to my theory. I talk about why seem like some bigger books are holding the gains better than the smaller books. By smaller books, I mean like Spider-Man 300. I think it's because of the participant. Okay, to summarize what I said in a video that I have not loaded yet. You know, when you're talking about a market of like say high four figures book, low five figures book, it's a different market than people that bidding on say $1,000 or $2,000 kind of books. So I can see why, you know, the way the economy is, the way the stimulus check is not there anymore. No more funny money giving to people that they can use to speculate on. I think that's have a big part in why some smaller book decline bigger and why some bigger book decline less. The rich get richer, right? I hate to say it, but it takes money to make money sometimes. What is the highest price book? Highest bid. I want to see highest bid. What is hot? Oh, what? Well, what a surprise! Hulk 181, a 9.8. Look at the price, 70,000 with 11 days left. Yikes! 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 Journey to Mystery 83, 9.0, 56 grand. Tale of Suspense 39, 9.0, 49,000 with 12 days to go. Wow, wow. Yeah, wowza. Yeah, there's that Superman. Oh, look at that. Todd McFarlane, Spider-Man 324. Only 40,000, but then again, there's 17 more days. So look at Captain America 1. Wow. Look at this one. Wow. It's a conserved grade, gray label. Wow. Come on. Come on. You see the notes? Ay. Once again, CGC just cannot get any sense of how they're doing something that sounds and looks so dumb. Do I like the book? Yes. Do I like the label as far as the description? Absolutely not. It's a merry book. A merry book is not conserved. A merry book is the only green label that I agree with. Married? Cover and first rep married, and they put a conserve label? Goodness gracious. Head shaking. Dumb. Yeah, that iconic Jim Lee. Look at this. Yeah, yeah. How much? How much? How much? How much? Reserve not met. Yeah, that I can imagine that this cover would go for six figures. I can imagine. Here we go, giant size X-Men 1. We will see how this one do. I think the last one was 40. What was the last one? The Comic Link has 48. Was it 48,000? Was the last copy? I think. John Byrne, X-Men 109, page 22. Yeah. Eldon Pedigree Submariner comic number 1. I like this cover. I like this one a lot. It's not the best Submariner cover. Submariner has some pretty cool Golden Age cover, some World War II Nazi cover, but this one's cool. I like it, but it's not my favorite of Golden Age Submariner for sure. Indeed, Dark Alley Comics, Mary Comics in a conserved label. That is just utter nonsense. Now, this is a tough book to find in this grade. I can't recall the last time I see a copy for auction this high. Only one of four, Action 252, 9.2. Yeah, that's a rare book. Oh, look at this. Another giant size X-Men 1. This one's only 25K. Wow, wow. Okay, the other one is 31K. This one, 11 days to go. This one, 13 days to go. So, boy, I wouldn't want to have another copy. If it was my book, I can guarantee you there is no way I am putting that book in a Comic Link auction with another 9.8. That is ahead of me. Not a chance. How many people agree that if it was your book and you know that there is another copy ahead of you, would you do that? Would you consign? Not here, not here. Austin, could you give me your opinion? I really can't, Austin, because I don't follow that. I mean, I heard that it's a hard book, but I don't speculate, invest in modern books, to be honest. So it would be utterly nonsense for me to give you any reason why you should invest in that. I don't know. I can't tell you if it's the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. Okay. Um, Personally, I wouldn't touch it, but that's me. Okay. It does not mean that I don't speculate on modern books. I buy and sell plenty of modern books, but it has to be something else, not Spawn. When it comes down to modern, I think a lot of time I have no idea why something is so hard. There's a few things I know, like say, Ultimate Fallout 4 because Miles Morales. There are a few books that I can see why they are hard. Spider-Gwen, first Spider-Gwen, those things. I get that. But there's a lot of books that get super hot, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't see why, any reason why anyone would plunk money down as an investment. Doesn't make any sense to me. But if people want to do it, it's their money. If anything, if Dark Alley is right that King Spawn is the highest selling image book in 20 years, that's the last thing anybody want to hear. As far as there's a lot of copies out there, and The price is sky high right now. All that means is a whole lot of copy is gonna hit CCC and CBCS, and the market will be flooded with 9.8s and 9.9s of that book. No thanks. Hello, Vinny Whitlock. Omega Comics said Ultimate Fallout 125 variant will always be a good book to pick up. Yeah, I mean, if there is even a book to pick up, that has been a hot book and likely will stay in high demand for years to come. It's definitely not a cheap book, and have I ever run across that book in a while in Raw? I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. And I don't think I have ever had a chance to buy that book raw ever. Not me. I have never run across a cheap copy raw. 9.6 Spider-Man 5. Yowza. Yeah. Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Teenage Mutant. Oh, love that theme. A white page. Is it the first print? Why don't they say on the listing? They don't say it on the listing or on the label, but yeah, it's a first print. Beautiful book. 8.5. Yeah. Whew. Yeah. Now that book has come down. Okay. There's no doubt that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is nowhere as hot as they were, say, 4 months ago when I blow out my collection. uh, uh, West Coast Collectibles said, I have seen the second listing go for more, but it is rare. Yeah, I have no idea. Like I said, I don't personally, I wouldn't consign a book if I have a competing copy. Not a chance. Not a chance. Omega have a copy of Ultimate Fallout 4, 1 for 25, and he will hold on for a long, long time. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Wow, look at this. Spider-Man 300, page 38. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's a cool page. It's a cool page. I mean, it's not the best page. What's the bidding price? Only 18, but there's still 17 days left, people. 17. Okay, so it's not far from over. Spider-Man, wow. Spider-Man 1. Wow, this is wow. There's still 10 days left. But yeah, nice copy. A very nice 7.0 white page, no marble chipping. Yeah, that's a good looking book. I'm surprised there is not a CVA sticker on there. That's a sharp looking 7.0. Yeah, I say so. Yeah, that's gonna go for premium. Okay, I can tell you right now, this ridiculously low price, yeah, that won't stay around when it's no longer 10 days. Within on the last day, I can see this thing go up a lot higher. Enjoy Omega, grill and relax. Vinny Whitlock said that he has a 6.5 Ghost Rider 1 and a 7.5 Spotlight 5 that he's gonna hold on. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't mind selling my duplicates here and there, but on some, if not many keys, especially Bronx, I don't mind having at least one copy laying around. I mean, it's nice. I mean, I don't mind. I don't need to sell every single keys, but one is good. I don't need two or three or four. Um, Doc Ali asks if I have a book that have a piece that fell out. Do I submit it loose with the book or do I tape it? I won't tape it, but that's me. I would submit it loose if I have a book, okay, and there is a chunk missing or tore off, and I still had the piece. I would put that piece where it's supposed to be. Write a notes on the bag, say that please grade this book and include the piece that also here. I'm sure they will honor that request, but here's the big but. A, it won't help the grade. Okay, it will not help the grade. B, the way many books are inside the slab is not super tight. Over time, that loose piece will move, most likely, and then make the slab look uglier, potentially. Okay, I'm not saying that it will move indefinitely, but I say the odds of that piece will move is high, and when it does move, it can make the look of the slab uglier. So keep that in mind if you want. And I would do it. Okay, I would include the piece in the grading process, but I also am aware that once it is slab, it could be moving inside the inner well and make the thing look ugly. Doug Hackey is here. Uh, Another question from Austin. I was listening to Reggie Collect, and the title was is there really was there really such a thing as a rare book, or is it overhyped? If companies hold cert, there are books that are rare, no question about that. I mean, Reggie can have his opinion. I mean, it's. I mean, I wouldn't say that what he said is not true, but I also say that what he said is not something that you can apply to the whole hobby, right? There are books that are rare that doesn't need to be overhyped. Like say Action One, Detective 27, Superman One. There are so few. It doesn't need to be overhyped. Rarity, I talk about this many, many times. Okay, I just look at the clock. It's 2:03. I never want to have these investment chat go on for more than 40 minutes. So I'll be closing shop in about 5-10 minutes. When it comes down to rarity, it is a combination of both rarities and demand. Okay, that makes something special. Something can be rare, and if nobody cares, then it means nothing. Okay, it doesn't. It's I don't know what overhype is. If a nice copy of Action One hit the market, is this going to be talked about a lot? Absolutely. It's a rare book. It's not every day that you see like a 9.0 Action One, right? So is that mean that it's rare because it's overhyped, over talked about? No, it's rare. Period. So I have no idea, what Reggie is trying to achieve with that kind of headline, but so be it. I don't watch his channel. He doesn't watch mine. It's all right. He can have his opinion. Not much else for me to say what Reggie Collect think or doesn't think. It's I'm not, but at the end, I'm neither disagree or agree with what he said because I really don't know what he meant by it. To be blunt. Yeah, so this book is pretty sweet. I Wow, 9.8 Hawkman 4. That's a rare freak of nature. Only one or three copies. Yeah, that's wow. There's a lot of older label book. Like, look at this one. This will go for pretty penny. Yeah, beautiful book. Look at that. Yeah. white page as well. No Marvel shipping or Marvel tears. Back cover as well. Yeah, it's gonna go for premium. I'm surprised there is no CVA sticker on it. You know how Comic Link love to throw the CVA sticker in there. I can only guess from what I'm seeing here that many of these big Silver Age books are from the same collectors. Somebody had a lot of these keys in their collection, older label, right? And they are blowing it out. They are saying, no mas, I am leaving the hobby. Yeah, yeah, a lot of these keys seem like every keys that we see has seen like an older label from X-Men. Sure, there's X-Men 1 in a newer label, but yeah, a lot of these books are older label. Yeah, see, a lot of these wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me at all if they came from the same collectors. Uh, do I think there is value in 9.8 restore book? There are always some value to 9.8. Um, if it is a key, if it is a hot book, a classic covers, um, it's not worthless. I can say that. It's definitely not worthless if it has a little restoration, especially even if it is like a bronze or copper book, right? It absolutely have a lot of value. If it was like silver, but I can't recall ever see a silver age restore book that's 9.8. I seen restore 9.6, bronze age and copper, maybe 9.8 here and there, but it's not. It's very uncommon. It's not a common sight to see. I see a lot of restore bronze and copper that is lower grade, but not 9.8. Okay, it has value. I wouldn't say that it does not have value. It has value. Uh, Doug Hackey said, "Good luck to all selling in this auction." Yeah, this auction I only have one, two, three, four, five. I think I have like 7 items in this auction, which is pretty small compared to 39 last month. This month I have like 7 or 8, and then next month I have like 20 something, and then let and then I might have some more on the very last auction in November. So I have yet to consign anything that go to that very last auction in November. So I don't know yet. But for now, I have like 7, I think, that's going on right now, and then maybe 20 or so for September. Nothing big, nothing huge. We'll see. I will definitely do a report on the result, just like I have done so far, and see how well they did or did not do. Iron Man 1 restore that has value. I can't recall when I saw an Iron Man 1 9.8, to be honest. But if you have one, certainly it has value. I mean, if you bought it yourself and then you submit it and you get the nasty surprise that it has restoration, um, there's no set formula that you can use. Okay, you can't. There's always people that love to come up with formula that justify why something is worth X dollar, right? They say, oh, for if a blue label 7.0 is worth X dollar, a purple label 7.0 slight restoration would be 40% less. If it was moderate restoration, it will be 60% less. If it was heavy restoration, extensive restoration, then it'd be 65% off. There's always people that like to throw out formula as if that's the Bible. It's not true. Okay, it's not true. It's not true whatsoever. There's no hard facts that backs any of that up, as far as I know. If I'm wrong, feel free to link me to any page that give detailed, factual calculation that stood the test of time on restore books value? 55K. Wow. Yeah, there's value. That's for sure. Um, Austin, the only thing that I can suggest is, well, of course, if you look at GPA, right? GPA will give you historical price on a restore book. If that doesn't work, uh, you can always try to guesstimate what the grade would be if the color touch. Let's say you have a 7.0, okay, slightly restore. If somebody unrestore that book by scrape off the color touch, what would the grade be? Would it drop to a 6.0? Because there was a lot of scraping of the ugly color touch that need to get done to get a blue label, perhaps even lose a chunk of the book, and the grade would drop, say, to a 5.0, then guess what? The value might be equivalent to a 5.0 blue label. Okay, that's how I would do it. I'm not saying what I'm suggesting is the right way. I'm just saying that that's how I would value it. It does not mean that the person that want to buy the book is going to agree with me. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. Yeah, restore book is tricky. Restore book is very tricky on how to value, and thus I kind of avoid buying them because I really don't want to deal with trying to justify whatever asking price it is. I have a very simple rule in life: don't bring problem into my life. Life is tough and complicated as it is. I don't need to invite problems into my life, and buying a restore book and then worry about what it can be worth is one of those issues. Now, for some people like yourself, maybe it's not a big deal, but I prefer to be hassle free with this hobby. Okay, that's me, but that's the way I approach life. I try to avoid getting messy. Um, Vinny Whitlock say I have a 6.5 restore Thor 165. Yeah, that's that dark cover tend to invite scammers to trying to color touch the black area. Not a surprise. Not an easy kind of restoration to spot, but hopefully people learn how to spot it. When a book is in hand, trust me, if you know how to spot color touch and the book is in hand, it is very easy to spot the color touch. It's very difficult at time to spot the color touch with a scan on the screen. In hand, night and day, easy. I have never had any trouble spotting color touch with a book in hand. Never, never, ever, ever, ever. Anyhow, that is it for this comic investment session. So many sweet books. I want to, before I go, I want to take a look. Wow, wow. I want to take a look at this one. This is another book that I don't see in high grade often. Beautiful book, 9.0. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eye candy. Anyhow, that's it, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. And I have an unboxing video to load tomorrow. I shot this before this thing. Uh, the reason why I did not do a live unboxing is I need to edit the video to insert in clips from prior video. It's one of those unboxing that I'm showing you the grade of a book that have shown in another video here and ask people for their opinion. So I need to do some editing, inserting old clips. Thus, it's not loaded live tomorrow. I think everybody will find this unboxing very interesting. Trust me, it is an interesting unboxing with a lot of lesson to learn. Okay, I can tell you, it's It's not a good one. It's not a good one, but it's not like anyone's fault as far as not like my fault or well, you can blame CGC on the inconsistency as far as how or why they grade certain things certain way, but just tune in tomorrow morning and you will see the video that I shot before I sat down. I just had to shut off this chat and do some editing and load the video for tomorrow. Bye bye.